I'm Emmett Ritchie. This is Kevin Barnett and Dan McDonald. We will be doing In Your Face. Alright, so our first topic is NFL MVP. Kevin?
I think Antonio Brown's going to win NFL MVP just because he's the best player in the league. He's a great wide receiver. No one can stop him, not even the best quarterbacks in the league. Unstoppable force. He will be the best, and he will show that he's the best by winning that award.
Alright, Daniel?
Well, I think Antonio Brown's a good player, but I don't think he's going to win MVP because a wide receiver hasn't won an MVP in forever. So I think Cam Newton's going to win the MVP because it's usually a quarterback, and I think he's going to have another good year.
Cam's a great player, but Antonio Brown is that special wide receiver that will win it. Cam Newton will probably maybe come in second, but Antonio is the best and will be the best.
Okay, Dan, 10 seconds.
Well, I mean, yeah, he thinks Antonio Brown is going to be. I think he plays fantasy football too much, but.
Alright, time to move on to our next topic. The Cy Young Award. Dan?
Well, I think for the NL it's going to be Jake Arrieta,
Yeah, me
and
too.
for the AL I think it's going to be Chris Sale.
Oh, AL, Chris Tillman of the Orioles. Low-key pitcher, one of the best in the league, at the top of the league in wins. He is one of the best, like I said with AB, he is the best and will show that he's the best. He will win the Cy Young Award for the American League.
Well, Chris Sale is a good pitcher. He gets a lot of wins. He strikes out a lot of batters, and he's got a good defense surrounding him. That's why he's a really good pitcher.
Chris Sale's too busy playing with his scissors in the clubhouse, cutting up jerseys. Chris Tillman is all baseball. He's always focused. And then we hear the headlines about your pick cutting up old jerseys because he didn't want to wear them.
Yeah, but they were blue with colors on them. That still doesn't give him the right to tear them up. But Chris Tillman, no. The reason they're winning the reason the Orioles are winning all these games is because of their offense. Okay?
Their pitching is great. Their defense is great. Chris Tillman leads that amazing pitching staff. They have to have a Cy Young guy to lead that pitching staff, and Chris Tillman is that Cy Young guy, and
Yeah.
he's deserving of that award.
Yeah, but look at Mark Trumbo. He's the league leader in home runs. You can't overestimate Mark Trumbo.
Alright, I think that's enough. That's enough about that. Now we gotta move on to the super teams. Do you think they should be a thing? NBA super teams.
Well, they should because a super team, that means it's more excitement for a championship. A super team can win a championship. No super teams means it's really not exciting to watch. A super team is a team that can win a championship. That means every team can win a championship. I don't think that's appropriate. I think super teams should be a thing, and that's why.
Not exciting to watch when there are no super teams. It's the complete opposite. No one's going to want to watch a Warriors game because they're going to blow the team out by 20-plus points. They're like Team USA all over again. And the Warriors, they're just going to beat everyone by so much except for maybe the Knicks. They're pretty good. But, the Warriors, they're too good. They're going to win a championship easily. It's going to be no fun to watch because everyone saw it coming.
Why don't
So the Knicks,
why don't
you
you watch
think,
LeBron?
are good?
The Knicks are a super team. Derrick Rose said it himself.
Yeah, but Derrick Rose is crazy.
Derrick Rose
Yeah,
is not crazy.
Just like the last thing.
Listen,
we did.
ask LeBron about how
That's
he's going to beat the
crazy.
Warriors.
All right.
You
He
know-
won't. He probably says he will, but he won't. No one can beat the Warriors.
They're gonna go 81-1, and they're gonna lose to the Nets.
No, they're not. They're going to go 76-6, but they're still a super team because they're just going to break their own record because they're too good.
I get that they are going to break their own record, but super teams should be a thing because we need good teams to win the championship. It can't be teams with bad players winning the championship and just getting a ring for no reason. Super teams with good players deserve a ring.
It's not fun to watch, though. They're all blowouts. If we had got teams like the Raptors all around the league, that would be fun to watch because they would all be close games. And then, a team like that would win the championship. It would be cooler because we wouldn't see it coming.
But every team would have a terrible record. Probably the number one seed in the NBA would have probably 42-40
So
record.
that makes the league more balanced, which is better with having teams really at the bottom, like the Sixers, the Nets, and teams at the top, like the Warriors and the Cavs and the Raptors.
Well, how do they get rid of all these players to not make super teams?
They don't. It's up to the
Spread
players.
them out. You
It's up
spread
to the
them out
players to
amongst
decide.
teams.
The league can't force players where to go, but it's up to the players to try to think before You make your move like what Kevin Durant absolutely didn't do.
Well, Kevin Durant did think. He thought for a month about his free agency. He thought right as the Thunder lost the Western Conference Finals, he thought, where am I going next?
Well, he thought wrong.
Yeah. All right, I think that's enough. See you next time on In Your Face.